हेलो एवरीवन, दिस इज श्रेयस फ्रॉम फूल्स जन। तो गाइस, आज तक आप लोगों ने सिर्फ मुझे अकेले ही सुना होगा, मुझे ही बोलते सुना होगा, बट टुडे we have one of our selects, Miss Kajal. She was a Fools Janite. Now she has got into India's top law school, NLSIU Bangalore. So in this video, we'll be discussing with her कि उनकी strategy क्या थी, किस तरह से she cope up with her 12th studies as well as CLAT preparation. So let's start this conversation with Kajal. So Kajal, how do you feel getting into India's top law school?
So honestly, it feels like a dream. It feels amazing. And to be honest, right now I feel like I am on cloud nine. And I'm also super excited about all the stuff I'm going to learn in the next 5 years. And I'm looking forward to it.
Next question is, how did you start the prep? How should one start this one?
Okay, sir. So there are thousands of students who give CLAT every year, and each of one of them, I believe, aims for nothing less but to get into the best NLUs of the country. So it goes without saying that there's a lot of competition out there. So one needs to not only work hard, but also work smart. So getting to the heart of the matter, I'd say that instead of jumping right into cramming those legal maxims or those current affairs, instead one should start by first analyzing all the 5 sections thoroughly, and then figure out their strong and weak areas, and after that prepare a plan accordingly so as to ace their CLAT examinations.
Now Kajal, I want you to ask that one of the biggest concerns of today's aspirants is how can they manage their school preparation as well as this CLAT, right? So what is your opinion about this?
So, sir, frankly speaking, this whole pandemic situation somehow turned out to be a blessing in disguise for many CLAT aspirants, including me, because we got ample of time even after 12th board examinations to prepare for the CLAT examinations. But even in normal situations, I firmly believe that if a student is decent with his studies and gives as little as just the weekends for the CLAT preparation while preserving the weekdays for 12th board preparation, I think he or she can still ace the examination and beat the competition.
Now, next question is, what was your typical weekly schedule for preparation?
Okay, sir. So my typical weekly prep schedule was a very transient one. It kept changing almost every 2 to 3 weeks. But to put all of this in a nutshell, I'd say that it basically consisted of the interactive and brainstorming session that my amazing mentors here at Fools Den used to provide me with. And also I used to give mocks rigorously, and also I spent a lot of time to analyze those mocks. And also my mentors here at Fools Den provided with comprehensive doubt clearing classes which helped me in numerous ways. Also, I like to mention here the material provided by Fools Den is very well constructed, and I think it's a very reliable source of information. Also, we get a lot of practice because the monthly current affairs magazine, that is Catalyst, contains almost 400 to 500 MCQs for each month. So it was my go-to guide for my law preparation. Also, sir, I'd like to add on to this that my typical weekly prep schedule was basically divided into 3 sections. The first section comprised of 4 days, that is from Monday to Thursday. So this revolved around, attending classes that my mentors at Fools Den provided. It was an amazing brainstorming session. The second phase, which consisted of Friday and Saturday, was all about practice. I used to give a lot of mocks in those days and also used to analyze them properly. The third day, which was Sunday, I used to take it as a break, and I just went for some light reading, and also I used to read a lot of fiction novels to just keep my mind busy.
Now Kajal, can you throw some light on the importance of test?
So, sir, consistently giving mock tests and also spending adequate amount of time to analyze them is of paramount importance in the law prep journey. Believe me when I say this, that mock tests can be the real game changer for all the CLAT aspirants out there. So, sir, because when you give a mock test, you just don't get to practice those 150 questions, but you also get fairly acquainted with all the other factors at play during a test, like reading fatigue, or the pressure of time constraint, or the reduction in comprehension capability due to increased exposure to screen. So I believe all of these factors are pretty much practical, and they do affect our overall performance. So for me personally, giving mock tests religiously and rigorously helped me to counter these problems, and gradually increase my speed and accuracy, and ultimately get into my dream NLU. Also, I'd like to add on to this that when you give mock tests rigorously and religiously, you can easily figure out what are your weak areas and what are your strong ones, and then you can plan accordingly to convert your weaker sections into your strong suit.
So Kajal, we have a surprise for you. There is a rapid fire round. So first question is, what are your expectations from a law school, whether it be fun or rigor?
So I think it's going to be both fun and rigor, because we are surrounded by top 120 legal minds of the country. So of course I am expecting a lot of competition, but also it's going to be a lot of fun because there are gamut of interactive activities that we'll have there. So I'm going to definitely learn new things, and that is going to be a lot of fun.
So next one, a bigger surprise for you. You already have a boyfriend, or are you planning for it in NLU?
So, sir, indeed, this is a very surprising question, but I'd like to confess that I'm completely single, and also I'm not planning to get a boyfriend in the next 5 years, because I think I'm taking this as a big responsibility on my shoulder and also this is a big opportunity for me, and I want to make the most of it. Also, there are a lot of other fun activities going on in the campus, so I think it's going to be all study for me.
So next one, courts or corporates?
So I'd personally prefer to go for courts, because from the beginning of my high school journey, I've always been interested in debating and mooting and all of that. I've also attended a lot of student parliaments, so it's always thrilling for me. It's always been thrilling. So I also want to indulge in that activity more often, so definitely courts.
Next one, which is your dream company you want to join after law?
So I've not really thought of it as of now, but I don't think I'll be joining any corporate companies or law firms as of now. I think I'll be going for litigation instead, because debating has always been in my veins and I enjoy it very much.
Next one, Kajal, now tell us, which was your favorite subject during your entire CLAT preparation?
So I think my favorite one has to be legal reasoning, because firstly it was a very brainstorming session. I had to use all of my brain cells literally to get the answers, and secondly I scored the highest marks in that section only. So I think it's going to be legal reasoning.
Next one, which subject you hated the most?
Okay, sir. So from my school days only, maths has never been my cup of tea. So maths was quantitative aptitude was a subject that I used to hate a lot, but I also used to put a lot of extra effort in that. So I'm still trying to improve in that section.
So Kajal, what will be your advice to our upcoming CLAT aspirants for 2021 and 2022?
So my piece of advice for the aspirants aiming for CLAT 2021 and CLAT 2022 would be that, firstly, don't let yourself get affected by all the myths prevailing around that the new CLAT pattern is alien or it's like very different, because it's not. Rather, try to turn it into your a plus point, or turn it into a blessing in disguise, because that way you can bring out your full potential. Also, secondly, I like to stress on the importance of trusting your mentors, because they are the ones who are going to provide you with reliable and trustable content and material and guidance. So always trust your mentors, and if you work under their guidance, definitely you're going to succeed. Thirdly and lastly, the most important thing is that consistently give mock tests and analyze them, because it is of paramount importance to give mock tests, as it gives you real-time practice of the actual CLAT examination.
Alright, so coming to the end of this session, Kajal, would you like to add on something to this?
Yes, sir, definitely. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my mentors at Foolsden who were so friendly and amiable even during the time of a global pandemic. They supported me in all the ways possible. Also, I'd like to thank the entire team of Foolsden for playing an indispensable role in my law prep journey. Thank you so much.
So guys, that was Miss Kajal from Bhilai, Foolsden. Once she was a Foolsdenite, now she has got into the India's top law school, NLSIU Bangalore. So guys, इस तरह के और वीडियोस, इस तरह के और एक्सपर्ट से हम आगे भी डिस्कशन करते रहेंगे. फॉर दिस, सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल.